were you there at the time when they had the signs up saying no leg slapping?
No, I think it was just right before that.
So was
Yeah, I don't think
anything?
I saw any of those times.
Sorry, was there anything different to WWE? Because obviously the last time you were there was 2010 in a wrestling capacity. What was, apart from the crowds and everything, what was different maybe backstage?
Yeah, there's a lot of things different, but at the same time, it was very familiar. I mean, I felt weird for about the first, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes just walking through, seeing new faces. But then at the same time, I'd seen a bunch of old faces, and not only that, but faces that were there before even I was there. So it got real familiar real quick. Yeah, just I was on the vibe. Yeah, it's just different. I don't know how you say it, but it's just, yeah, it's very different than what it was. It's just a different. But not only that, just the times have changed too. So I mean, everything's going to be a little different. But it was cool too to see still some guys like Randy was still there. I used to say, Christian. I saw Edge, a couple of those guys, and then everybody else is kind of just new faces. I didn't know who they were.
Yeah, there seems to be quite a few of like the old guard, like in the office, coming back as well. Because I don't know when John Laurinaitis came back, but I know Brucey P was there when you came back as well. So quite a lot of the office has sort of either come back or retained from your last spell as well.
Yeah, there's a bunch of same office faces too. Yeah, it was weird.
So you'll have to tell me what it's like for somebody who's been used to wrestling in front of crowds for the the better part of 20 years now. How do you adjust your style for having no immediate feedback?
How do you adjust your style? Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just very weird for me to work in front of no audience, or even it might be even weirder seeing a screen where you don't hear them, or they just you don't know what they're reacting to. It's just random faces. Um, it's just yeah, it's just something I don't know, very weird. You just like I said, you goes with the times. It's something new, and you kind of just work without. They say that that the crowd is what brings the fire and the energy. You kind of just learn to work without that, and kind of just find us ways to motivate yourself.
Yeah. Do you have to sort of like guess when to slow down or speed up, or have you just been doing it so long now that you more or less you can almost hear the crowd in your head as you're doing
Yeah,
it?
it's at this point it's kind of just like that. I kind of go off my own intuition.
Um, so yeah, you mentioned working in the Thunderdome. Is it? And you also mentioned all the screens and everything. Is it just really odd? Just like a load of faces, just sort of that doesn't match with the sound.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's weird, but also it's WWE. It's always a big spectacle. But then it's just this huge building and these huge screens. So it finds a way to kind of like balance things out a little bit.
Periodically in the last I think 2016 was a year that you were rumored to be going back. You've been rumored ever since you left that you were always rumored to going back, basically,
Yeah, yeah.
and especially in 2016. So really, how close were you to re-signing at any point?
There was a couple times. I think 2015 was the last time we talked. But we couldn't come to terms on on a return, and then after that was for the I came back for the Rumble, and then I was on I think Raw the night after, and then I haven't had any communication after that.
Yeah. So what's I don't know, what was the sort of main thing that was putting you off? Was it like money or creative direction or assurances or what?
Um, they didn't make a counter offer. They what is it? They made an offer. As I said, it was too low, and they said, "Well, thank you," and they politely told me to go uh, have relations with myself. So that's what it was.
Don't worry, you can swear, dude. You can swear. I'm telling you, unless
I
your
know,
mum
I know.
watches this as well.
My mom might watch it too. Yeah, I know.
And the last thing of the modern stuff is you're also advertised for was it the Legends Night last year, and then you weren't
Yeah.
there. Was it just another money thing, or you tell me?
No, that was I was supposed to come in for Legends Night, and then I think Hurricane that works backstage there, and a couple people said, "Why are we bringing him for Legends Night? Why don't we bring him in for the Rumble?" So I think like a couple of days before, they called me back and they said, "Hey, how about we cancel you for Legends Night and we bring you back for the Rumble?" I said, "You know what? That works out even better."
Hmm.
So yeah, I think it was better for both of us.
Yeah, probably makes more sense to be more featured than one of many returning faces on the same show.
Right? Yeah, and then I was supposed to do something silly for about 2 seconds, and then that's it after being gone for like over a decade.
Yeah, yeah, maybe not a walk-on part's probably not the best use of your talents at least.